Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibs87 here again, and welcome to another RuneScape 3 vlog here today. In this video, I'm going to be talking about this week's patch notes. There was no real update this week. In fact, they even combined the update post and the patch notes, which rarely happens. So, you know that they knew that they basically had nothing at all this week, and even in the patch notes. So for some reason, they decided to combine them. But yeah, the reason this video is coming out a day late is because for whatever reason, and I'm not really sure what it would be considering there was very little in this week's update notes, but for whatever reason, they had to push the update back during the day. So like it came out later in the day, quite a bit later in the day than it normally does. So it kind of messed up my schedule on when I would normally make one of these vlogs, and I didn't have time to make it later on in the day. So yeah, we got it coming out today instead. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and talk through them. But as I was saying, there was basically not a whole lot at all for this week. They mentioned that the changes included are to Calfight King, player-owned farm tutorial, among other things. So when I saw Calfight King, I thought it could be cool because I do think the Calfight King could use a revisit in terms of some of its mechanics, like the green shield thing that heals him is a bit obnoxious because you have no way of knowing when it's going to happen, and it just starts, and you could be mid-Zerk and just DPS him like crazy and heal it for like 20k by accident. But yeah, let's see what they have here. So basically, let me just double check. The only thing that is new to the Calfight King is that the Hex Hunter Bow, Pterosaur Maul, and Inquisitor Staff now work on the Calfight King. That is the only thing that they changed for him, and they have that as like a headline of the update. So yeah, that's a bit worrying for sure. That's probably, I don't even know if that would be good or not, to be honest with you, because I don't even know 100% how those passives work, but I'm not sure if the damage will be better. Probably not at all for the Pterosaur Maul, I would think, because you'd be using Karis. So yeah, and you don't even mage at the Calfight King, or at least I never did when I was soloing. So yeah, I don't know how big of a change that is, but definitely ridiculous that they would put that as like a big change, or like acting like they've changed multiple things at the Calfight King when they basically only changed one thing, and it's not even that important. So yeah, that's there. You can now quick chat your marks of war, which I guess is cool. I don't even know how many of these I have, to be honest with you. I have 62,000 marks of war. I guess that's cool. I don't know. Who cares? The change to the player-owned farm tutorial is you will now receive 5 portions of fruity mush. That's the only change, and that was the other thing that they had headlining in their patch notes. The patch notes this week include changes to the Calfight King and the player-owned farm tutorial, among other things. Like, that's ridiculous. Honestly, that's ridiculous that they would even like just say we didn't have anything at all this week. Don't give me this BS that they've made some sort of significant changes. They even put a picture of the Calfight King as like the thumbnail for the update on their website, and that just, I don't know, that just kind of pissed me off because it's like, you did not change anything. Let's be honest. There's like basically no change, and you're acting like you made some big significant things. I don't know. This week just, I mean, I haven't been too upset about all the patch weeks because they've we had archaeology obviously, but I mean it's been 2 months now. We haven't even heard we haven't even heard crickets about anything that's happening or anything new that's coming out. Sorry, just typing to get the Viswax combo. But we haven't heard of anything new that's coming out at any time in the next ever. So now they come out with this stupid garbage. Like, I don't know, it's not a good look for sure. Damn, this day sucks, bro. What the hell? Oh man, I don't know how I'm gonna get anything good out of this day. I could do the blood runes in slot 1 for today, but I don't really want to because it takes a lot of your freaking blood runes. All right, I'm going to take 77. My cat is just yelling for no reason. Who knows what he's doing? But yeah, those are like the 2 things. I'm just trying to remember. I don't think there was like anything. You can now surge and escape in the clan citadel, which I guess I don't even know if that's relevant or not. I've only been to a clan citadel like once ever, and it wasn't to surge and escape around the place, that's for sure. Nothing else. Flame sword enchantment is now disabled on ceremonial swords. Woohoo. And yeah, that is pretty much it in the actual changes that they have here. But there were a couple fixes in here that were good for me, at least, especially this first one. They fixed an issue where the regenerate ability could be queued when you had 0 adrenaline, and it caused it to remain in the queue indefinitely. That was kind of an annoying thing that happened to me fairly often. Like, I would have 0 adrenaline, like right now I'd just be standing here and the regenerate ability would be spinning on my, you know, my HP icon, and it would the only way to get it to stop would be like I'd have to go and get into combat, or at least, you know, like use anticipate and then click it, and it was just a pain in the ass. So they fixed that, which is good. But other than that, the only things that were in here that I saw were like fixes to some random stretching BS. I've been having a lot of stretching issues with during PVM in the past couple of weeks, but I doubt this fixes all of them. But that's it, you guys. That's literally all they had this week, and I don't know. It's not looking good. It's really not. I wish they would come out with some sort of announcement on what's coming next. Like, if there's no updates for this entire month as well, I mean, that's not a good look for sure. They really need to have something. Like, come on. We were supposed to get a managing miscellanea rework in the middle of the year at some point. I don't know if they're even sticking to the RuneFest timeline at all anymore. I think I heard the City of Sentiston quest was canceled or shelved or whatever. I don't think that's coming out. So I haven't seen anything about the miscellanea rework and Elder God Wars. You know, who even knows at this point if that's coming out. So yeah, kind of a depressing week this week to see all this stuff that's, you know, kind of just not important at all, and they're touting it up like it's a big update. It's just, I don't know. And then they have some stupid thing down here called the World Cup of Quests. I don't even know what that is, but then they try to tell you to go to Twitter and Instagram to vote. So that's certainly not anything relevant in the slightest. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. You guys really don't have a whole lot else to say for this week. Not going to stretch it out for no reason. Just give this update the amount of time it deserves. And yeah, if you missed it, I uploaded a Hardcore Iron Man episode this weekend. We actually did our first raid boss kills of Beastmaster Durzag in that episode, so you might want to check it out. It's pretty sweet. And other than that, I will probably have another video out later on this week, maybe Thursday or Friday. Not 100% sure when, but it should be pretty cool. Suggested by one of my my people in the comments. I'll be sure to give them a shout out as well during that video. But yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. I might actually have a new series starting up that will be running alongside the Hardcore Iron Man series, which should be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited for it, but you guys will have to let me know your thoughts on it when it does start up, and let me know your guesses in the comments down below. I'd be surprised if anybody did guess it, but it should be a pretty cool series, in my opinion, and you guys can let me know your thoughts when it does start up. No real ETA on that. Could be this week, could be next month. I don't really have any exact plans on when it's going to start. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. We will obviously have the normal Hardcore Iron Man out on the weekend as usual, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.